everyone, I'm Maheshwari. I'm currently pursuing my MBA in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, affiliated to VTU, approved by AICTE, recognized by UGC under Section 2F and 12B from the Department of MBA. This is my first video of third sem MBA. The subject is Strategic Cost Management. In this strategic cost management, first let me see the introduction part. Overhead costs are indirect expenses incurred during a business's routine operations, essential for keeping the business running but not directly linked to producing goods and services. And then we see the overheads classifications or classification overheads. There in the classification, the first part is elements. Description: indirect materials that are not directly incorporated into the final product. Indirect labor costs that are not directly involved in the production process. For example, superior's salary, factory maintenance, staff salaries. And then expenses, cost incurred in running the businesses not directly related to production. For example, rent, utilities, insurance. And then function, production, cost incurred in the manufacturing or production processes. For example, indirect materials, indirect labor, factory rent. Administration cost, costs associated with managing the businesses, office salary, rent, utilities. And then selling and distribution, costs related to marketing and selling and delivering the products. For example, sales, communication, advertising expenses, transportation costs. And then function, production, cost incurred in the manufacturing or production processes. For example, indirect materials, indirect labor, factory rent. Administration cost, costs associated with managing the businesses, office salary, rent, utilities. And then selling and distribution, costs related to marketing and selling and delivering the products. For example, sales, communication, advertising expenses, transportation costs. And then variability, fixed, costs that remain constant regardless of the production level. For example, rent, salaries, insurances. Variable costs that changes with the level of production or sales. Raw materials, direct labor, utilities. And semi-variable, costs that have both fixed and variable component. For example, electricity and telephones. And the last is controllability, controllable, costs that can be influenced by management decisions. For example, advertising expenses, sale, commissions and promotions activities. Uncontrollable, costs that are beyond the control of management, rent, depreciation, legal fees. These are all about the classification of overheads. And then last is conclusion about this elements of overheads. Costs can be classified based on elements: material, labor, expenses, function, production, administration, selling and distribution, variability, fixed, variable, semi-variable, and controllability, controllable and uncontrollable, each providing a different perspective for cost analysis and management.